A nation is the sum of its people. Change the people, you change the very character of the nation. This is a small island. The tide of immigration is threatening to overwhelm us. We are fighting to preserve our national identity. I'm not a racist. I'm a realist. Take a walk down the street. Does this feel like your country? Does this feel like a cohesive community?
Mrs. T.
Good morning, Dr. Carter.
Another day of curative endeavour, soothing the sick and the afflicted. Cherry is at the Chalbourne Centre health screening programme.
We will manage.
Indeed we will.
This man was on the radio this morning. Alan Batten. In Botswana, he would be locked up.
I could leave you with these.
In Lethbridge, they let him hold a press conference. Oh, Mrs. Sauer. Is everything all right?
We need to buy scourers.
You have been on your feet all morning. Come, sit down. I will make us a cup of tea.
I don't want a cup of tea. Today's my son's birthday.
Oh.
17. He would have been 17.
Oh, I am sorry. You should have told me. You should not have come in today.
He killed him. Alan Batten killed Hamed. He needs to pay for what he's done.
The Mill Health Center. How can I help you? For tomorrow morning. Mrs. Sauer, please wait. Yes,
Spare some change, please. Not like you'd miss it. Spare some change, please. Change for a cuppa. Bless you, darling. Spare some change, please. You okay? Never better? Do you need a receipt for that?
I can only apologise for wasting police time.
No. Threats have been made.
Always anonymous. Cowards, these people.
But nonetheless, we have to take him seriously, which is why I'm here to protect you, Mr. Batten.
As you can see, I have my own protection.
Yeah, well, you can ask him to stand down because I'll be glued to you throughout the press conference.
I should practice this statement using the auto cue. Would you mind?
Of course.
Enter.
I am worried about Mrs. Sauer.
Right.
She's not answering her phone.
Well, maybe she's out.
This morning she seems so empty.
Bereavement can do that to people.
How did her son die?
Mrs. Tenby, this is hard.
This is important.
He got into a fight,
With races.
apparently.
And you never thought to ask her about it.
Well, it was months ago, before she started working here.
She has lost her son and you have not even spoken to her?
What am I supposed to say? They still haven't got the people who did it.
This is the man she blames. And I think she's tired of grieving quietly.
I had some tests. They said to come back. This your idea of community service?
I'm just doing my job. Have you filled out a medical questionnaire?
Can't remember.
Okay, I take it that you can remember your name.
Titch. They call me Titch. T-I...
Yeah, I think that I can spell it. Says here that you were tested for TB.
I just want to get this cough sorted.
Okay, I need you to roll up your sleeve. I need to have a look at your arm.
Kept it clean.
Means that you had a positive MAN2 test. You're going to need some blood tests, x-rays, a proper medical evaluation. How long have you had the cough for?
A few weeks.
Tiredness, lack of appetite?
I'm homeless. I wake up hungry, go to bed hungry.
Have you ever used intravenous drugs?
So now I'm a junkie?
I'd ask that to anybody.
You people, you're all the same.
I want you to see a doctor.
I'll think about
You
it.
could have a serious disease.
I'll think about it.
Oi! She's stolen my phone!
This is a country where foreigners come first.
Yes, right.
Where hard-working families are denied decent housing, unable to find jobs.
Sound.
where asylum seekers are given preferential status. While the British taxpayer misses out. Where crime is relentless.
Send them back, shut the doors.
The indigenous people of these islands have been betrayed. Sold out by the lies of politicians. Our culture, our freedom, they need to be preserved. Some people would call me bombastic, mean-spirited. The same people who would deny me the right to free speech.
Racist! Sit down.
I'll tell you what I am. A patriot. A man who loves his country. And that is why I'm standing for public office. I was born just down the road from here. The heart of our city. White working class. Rough and ready. A community of people. Go there now. What's left? Fear, resentment, alienation. It's another country. Children who won't speak English. Women who cover their faces. Compulsory repatriation. All those of non-European descent, closing the borders to further immigration.
Yeah, shut the doors.
Let's take back this nation for the people it truly belongs to.
You murdered my boy!
You're under arrest.
Murderer!
Come on, get out of
Murderer! You're hurting me! Get off me! What are you looking at? I never took nothing. Whatever she told us is a liar. You stole my phone. Get off me!
Transport required from Charlton Centre to Leatherbridge Police Station.
Is this it?
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm not well. Tell him I'm sick, will ya? Tell him!
I want her charged. Racial assault.
I know. You'll need to make a statement.
I could have been blinded.
Unfortunately, you weren't.
I should sue you for negligence.
Let's get that hand seen to. Would you take Mr. Batten down to the interview room?
Actually, I'm with a patient, so if I can pencil out, I need to confirm with the chef, and then I'll get back to you. Thanks.
Look at my arm. That's police brutality.
Well, I'm more concerned about that cough.
Give me something for earache.
Come in. Visitor for you?
I've not come to see you.
Oh, she's come to stitch up Titch.
I thought that you might want this.
Your friend attacked a man with intent to wound. That's a very serious offence.
Alan Batten is a racist.
That may be so, but he's still entitled to the full protection of the law.
She has lost her son. Hasn't she suffered enough? Let me see her. Maybe she will talk to me.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Mrs. Tenby.
She really could do with a friend.
Blossoms still bloom from each tree. When leaves are still green in December.
She's got symptoms of active TB.
Look, I can only assess if she's fit to be interviewed.
She needs treatment.
She's under arrest. She's not going anywhere.
What if she's infectious?
What's this, staff day out? I've got an assault victim. Caustic soda burn. Can you check him out?
Just give me a minute. Yeah, could you hold the line a sec, please? Try and get through to her.
She hates me.
I've got her.
Jimmy.
They stabbed him. 3 white boys. Nobody saw their faces.
The police will find them.
You've seen how the police spend their time. Protecting racists.
We must turn the other cheek.
I'm supposed to forgive.
If that is what it takes.
Have you ever lost a child? How could you understand?
You are angry. You want to scream, but you have no voice.
Hamid was nearly home. Nearly safe. I was watching TV.
Nina, you must try to find a way to live with this.
I died when he died. This country killed us both.
It's a viral conspiracy. Cleansing the streets of undesirables.
You shouldn't be sleeping rough.
I like sleeping rough.
I can get you into a hostel.
Keep up. How do you think I caught this in the first place? I'm 17. They'll try and send me home.
Would that be such a bad thing? A few tests and it can be cured. A course of antibiotics, 6 months.
6 months?
You do want to be cured.
I don't like being tied down.
Well, why would have you come to see me? You could pass this on to other people.
Contagious nuisance.
I didn't mean that.
A liability.
If you won't listen to sense...
I won't play your game.
You know what? I'm done with you. You're not my problem.
Oh, do your bit for the kids on the street. Feel better about yourself. I beg for change in the morning. If I'm lucky, I get to buy lunch. Bit of window shopping. Walk around town if it's nice.
And that's a way to live?
I've got a library. Full of books. Found myself a chair all warm and toasty. They kick me out. Go to the park. Get lost in woods.
How long have you been homeless?
15 I ran away. Been running ever since. I'm ill. Council could get me a flat. I could lie in bed. Watch telly.
I thought you liked sleeping rough.
Where's that copper got to?
Okay, come on, deep breaths.
I don't need your concern. Understand me?
Titch, you could die from this.
And why would you care? I don't need anyone.
Okay, deep breaths. That's it, deep breaths.
It burns.
Okay, Titch. You're gonna be all right.
And now be questioned. Do you understand?
I will wait here for you. How would you send me home? Would you put me on a plane or a boat? Or maybe a train without windows?
Who the hell are you?
I am a friend of the woman who claims you murdered her son.
She's deluded. I'll see she's locked up.
If a man preaches hatred, we should shout him down.
That bitch tried to blind me.
Why do you hate me? You do not even know me.
I know you should watch your mouth.
Do my words offend you?
I tell the truth. Now get out of my face.
You blame everyone for your failings. Good, God-fearing people.
God-fearing.
Yes, I go to church.
What, in your fancy robes? Singing and clapping? Praise and hallelujah? I'll tell you something, sweetheart. We brought God to Africa. White missionaries, Anglicans, when you lot were living in mud huts and dabbling in witchcraft.
I am an educated woman.
I can barely understand you.
I left a respectable job in Habarune.
Then why don't you go back there?
Because England is my home now.
England is mine. My country. And we're going to rise up, sweep you out. The Muslims, the blacks, the bleeding hearts.
You prey on people's fear. Despair is your only hope.
I'll tell you about fear. Despair. My old mum. Walking home from the pub, got attacked by two of your lot. Took her purse, knocked her to the ground, and gave her a kicking so she wouldn't get up again.
And you wanted something done.
It killed her!
And you killed Nina's son with your lies and your poison!
The likes of you don't belong here!
Because you are scared!
Oh, you think I'm scared?
You surround yourself with thugs scrabbling around on
The boy was unlucky!
The boy was murdered!
This is war! Don't you understand that?
And you have blood on your head!
You asked for that. You made me do that.
I think you should drop the charges.
Or what?
Or everyone will know the real Alan Batten.
And who would believe you?
I'm calling an ambulance.
She doesn't need one.
She's in no state to make an informed decision.
I'm not going to hospital.
She'll disappear, Jimmy.
First chance I get.
You think I want her back on the street?
I am in the room, you know.
Mr. Batten has decided to drop the assault charge. Have him shown out. How's our thieving magpie?
Refusing medical advice.
You gonna charge me or what?
I'll stick you in a cell in a minute.
The missing phone.
Yeah, we're going to need a statement.
It was a misunderstanding. Titch she was borrowing it.
That's right. Silly mix-up.
I should charge you both with wasting police time. You, go. Get out of my sight. Come on, let's get a book down.
It's headline news. Well, expedites debate. We can use this to push the agenda forward. Yeah, well, I've got to make a statement. Right.
Oi, watch it!
Titch, wait up.
I don't do thank yous.
This is my card.
You look like a cherry. I used to be Emily.
That's where I work. 6 months treatment and you'll be good as new.
Like I said, I'll think about it.
I've decided not to press charges over Joe's enforcement.
Well, you can always use the back way if you want.
It would only lend credence to...
Why would we do that? I will take you home.
Somewhere I need to go first.
Okay.
I would hope so.
Oh, I need to get back. I'll see you at home.
Let's make Britain great again.
We booked the Tropical Gardens for tonight.
Booked before.
Private party, it's the two of us.
I was thinking that we could go for family therapy.
Hope you're ready to do some humping.
What time's she coming?
I gotta phone her.
You haven't asked her yet.
I know.
So how are you gonna get her here without suspecting?
Oh, we need to do before you go.
Well, what are you doing?